Okay, this is going to be an unboxing video for my recent order from Fear Not Tarantulas. This is an extra special one because Tanya's really hooked me up on this one because there are a bunch of balfouri slings in here. While we're chatting back and forth, she basically said she was going to hook me up with, originally it was going to be 6, but I got a text message from her yesterday while she was packing them up, and it is now 9. So I am absolutely floored by this one. Also in the package is an avicularia amazonica and a P. reduncus, 2 P. reduncuses. I've been really on an arboreal kick lately, so I've picked up a couple of those. But then, of course, there's, and you can see it looming in the background, the cage for the balfouri communal. So very, very excited about opening this box. I am going to do a rehousing video or a housing video after we do this one, but let me go ahead and get it open. Once again, Tanya was fantastic with the whole shipping. She's great with asking you exactly when you want to ship, which I haven't had anybody else do before. Usually you have to tell them, hold on to it for me or whatever, which is fine. But it's great to have somebody, a vendor, actually ask you when do you want to ship. So what you'll do is send you a text message or an email saying, hey, I've got them. Just tell me when you want me to ship. And she actually, once again, sent me photos as she was shipping them. So we got the business card. Thank you. No, thank you. We're about to open up a lot of balfouris here. And obviously her packing was exquisite last time. I expect it to be exactly the same this time. I can't even fathom how long it must take to pack this stuff up. It'll be a whole lot of unpacking. So that's the P. reduncus, and the amazonica. She actually sent me a photo of the amazonica on her hand. And once again, I love this. They're all labeled perfectly with the common name and the scientific name, which nobody else does this that I know of, at least nobody else I've bought through. And balfouri labeled on top of the package. There they all are. There's 4 of them. All labeled again. I like this. There's 5 of them there. So we'll be rehousing those momentarily. And again, I like the fact that the heat pack is taped, or the cold pack is taped down to the bottom because it is a little bit hot. Temperatures here have been hitting the 80s. Been kind of nasty, but it's taped and held in place because one thing people don't realize is that when you have a heat pack or a cold pack in there and it's not taped in place, it can shift during the shipping. And if you get a heat pack up against one of these guys or a cold pack up against one of these guys, you could end up with a dead spider. So once again, beautifully packed. This is absolutely insanely amazing. All of these balfouris will be going in this enclosure in a moment. Should be a lot of fun. Again, Tanya, thanks so much. I'll be doing a blog, obviously following the progress of the communal, so this will be part of that video. But again, anybody looking to buy teas, I've been steering a lot of people Tanya's way. It's just the service has been amazing. Her communication is fantastic. Her prices are amazing. Just another overall fantastic experience. All right, so the whole box from Fear Not Tarantulas and Tanya is unpacked. We're about to rehouse the balfouris into the communal setup. Again, this is the enclosure I had made by from Brooklyn Bugs. You can see lots of pieces of cork bark stacked up. It's nice because I had a bunch of these odd-shaped pieces I didn't know what to do with. Big tunnels there, multiple tunnels. From what I've read, the majority of people that keep communals, when they drop the slings in, the slings eventually gravitate toward one spot anyway. So I'm kind of dying to see that behavior if it happens. If not, and they take different tunnels or whatnot, then I'll just monitor and see how they're doing. But I'm going to go ahead and start putting these guys in. What I'm probably going to do is do a couple of them, and then we'll stop the video. I'll get the rest of them in, and then we'll get a shot at the end with hopefully all of them in there safe and sound. But I figured with doing 9 of these, it's going to make for a ridiculously long video and pretty repetitive. So away we go. I see them. Must be like a little carnival ride for him. I kind of feel bad doing this. I don't like being spun, quite frankly. Now again, these guys are probably not going to bite, but it is an old world species, so I'm keeping my fingers out of the way. Oop. There's one of the little guys right there. One down. And right into a hole. Perfect. If you want to throw the light on, is that focusing okay? Stupid autofocus now.
It's focusing fine.
Yeah. Lively little boogers too. See which way it's pointed. Go in the same direction. Oh, this one molted. That's the first time I've ever had that happen. Molted during chipping. Alright, so let's carefully get this one in a spot where it's going to be okay. You're going to go in that tunnel. Oh, go ahead. Probably very freshly molted because we're only... I know, come on. Gorgeous little sling. Love that coloration. I haven't had these guys in so long as slings. Which is going rather quickly. Now obviously there's going to be plenty of room to grow in this. But I figure it being summertime, it's hitting 80 in that room. These guys are going to be growing like weeds for the summer, so. This one's proving a little more difficult. Oh. There we go. There you go. That one's pretty close to what. Nope, go that way. Hopefully they're not death matching it in there.
When you can only count 8, then you know what happened.
Yeah. I can tell this is going to be something I'm going to obsess over, like trying to identify how many are there, but...
Paint their backs with different colors.
Put little drops on them. Yeah, goof this one up. There we go. Mine's getting right on my crud. Big old booty. We got left to go there.
3.
4.
Oh, 4. On the back of it's
Oh,
right
okay,
near
there
your.
it goes.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it for a minute. It's there.
Where's she going?
You see it a little bit in a minute when they get them all done. You can see their little butts hanging out of the hole. And Molly barking in the background. All right, buddy. No, go the other way. That works. One more. Actually, I honestly thought this was going to take a lot longer with all of them.
Oh, great.
Obviously in good shape. Everybody's chubby and very active. That was a little sassy.
Hmm.
Yeah, he did not want to go where I wanted to go, does he? There we go. Boom. All right. So 10 minutes. 9 of these. I'm going to take this for you for a second, only because I think I can see some of them in there. There's a couple of them. Let's see if we can get in. They're all in their dens. So far, no aggression, thank gosh. I mean, all I've read about these guys is that they live together actually communally, like in the real sense of the word, that they'll eat together. One of the things I'm going to do later on tonight is I'm going to release some small pinhead racers in here. And I'm also going to put in, because I've heard they'll feed together, a smashed up cricket, and probably right about here so they can come out and feed together, see if we can't catch them all feeding at the same time, which will be me creeping down in the middle of the night to catch them. But anyway, there they all are, 9 of them in there. Again, the enclosure is large. I know people are going to say something about the size of the enclosure. It is a little larger than I originally planned on, but these guys are going to pick up some size very, very quickly. And with the communal setup, you kind of don't want to move them as much as possible. Somebody trying to escape?
Coming out right there on the left.
Oh yeah, there's one. You want to avoid moving them as much as possible because obviously they're going to build a little community. Oh, they're all over the place. So I erred on the side of caution, gave them a little bit more space. These guys are going to be 1.5 inches or so in no time at all with temperatures here in the 80s. So pretty soon they'll be growing into the enclosure. But again, a little bigger than I normally would do for obviously for slings this size, but this is a totally different project. So again, this is the M. balfouri communal. It's got 9 of them in there now. We'll try to keep track of the numbers. It's going to be interesting because I know I'm going to obsess over the fact that wondering if somebody's missing or whatnot. But so far, so good.